Alright, so our little larva friends have each gotten used to their own new home, hopefully. So, I know it's not super clear. Inside you can see they've got lots of food, they'll have air. I like to put, like I said, the paper towel on top just so when they turn into a chrysalis, I find it easier to transfer them into a flight cage. But they'll stay at this larva stage for quite a while. Because everyone's kind of getting used to their home and they've had a little bit of time to get settled in, they're maybe not so frightened. Could you imagine if you were hanging out with all your family and all of a sudden you all got split up and you couldn't find anyone and it was a whole new world? So hopefully everyone's got a little bit more used to their new place. Today we're going to try to take some observations of our larva. So I have one who is feeling very frisky. We still haven't got a name, or I've got a few names. I didn't have a name on this little guy or girls, so let me know. So when I'm talking about observations in science, and I will try to hold it really close here, I want to look at things like color. So the color is a very dark brown, almost black. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There are some tiny, I know the camera's not the best, there's some tiny white dots along the edge too. If I hold my finger up to him, I'm going to say he's about 2 centimeters long. I can't tell exactly how many legs he has right now. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference between his head or not. I wish that this camera was a little bit better, but he has lots of spikes. You can tell the head from the bum on him. His head is a little bit darker black or brown. He's pretty active. He's pretty active, so he's busy moving around. He is a little bit of a daredevil here. Alright, so our little larva friends have been in their new homes for a little while. They kind of got used to it. Could you imagine you were living in this home with a bunch of your family and all of a sudden you got like separated and you had like a new home? It would be a little bit stressful. So we always want to make sure that we're taking care of animals. So in their little homes, you can see there's lots of food. Like I said, I like to put the paper towel underneath so that later when they form a chrysalis, some people call that a cocoon, we'll try to use the word chrysalis, they're easier to transfer into a flight cage. So looking pretty chill, just kind of hanging out. I really wish this camera was a little more high def, but that's all right. Hopefully it'll work. Because they've had a little bit of time, oh, somebody's escaping, to kind of hang out and relax, we're going to do a few observations. So in science, we want to look really carefully. I know it's going to be a little bit trickier, because even if I hold our little friend up here, he's probably a little blurry. He's a really dark brown, almost black, and I'm sure you can't see it, but because I'm right here live in person, I can see tiny little white dots all the way along his side. He's got lots of legs, he's got spikes on top. In fact, I can even see his head. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to or not. Let's see if I try it this way. My camera skills are not the best. Sorry, you're gonna get, like, dizzy here. I'm not sure if that's the best. Maybe we'll just go back here. And I'll try to explain him really well. I can actually see that his head is different than his bum or his bottom. He is crawling all over the place. He's very active. I would say, just putting my finger by him, he's about 2 centimeters long. That I could get a ruler to actually measure, but it's kind of hard. He's very active. So I'm going to put our little friend here, who, this one didn't have a name on the top. Still looking for some name suggestions. Back into our container. So the larva stage, like I said before, it's going to last, it'll depend, because I'm not quite sure exactly how old these ones are. It'll probably last at least a week or 10 days more. Sometimes even longer. Just like humans, we all grow at different times. So do animals, and so do our larvae. So don't worry, I'll take really good care of them here. Keep coming in, looking, watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.